Is Another Crab's Treasure just another Souls clone, or is it worth picking this one up? Personally, I think not. There's a lot of cool ideas that this game has. The main gimmick being these shells that you'll find and wear on your character almost like a shield, and each of them has their own unique abilities or spell. And when I first saw, oh, there's 69 shells, that seems really cool, my excitement swiftly went away when I realized 50% of those shells are copy and pasted skills. But there's a couple other cool gimmicks this game has. You'll get a grappling hook, which gives you traversal and combat abilities, but then you realize, oh, there's nothing going to top the grappling hook for the rest of the game. What about when you fight the first major boss and then you unlock her ability? Well, once again, there are only a handful of other boss abilities. That's the thing, like the first few hours of this game, I was hooked. The idea of a Souls-like that's a platformer slash a Metroid game, like it's just, wow, what a unique idea. So I kept playing the game, excited to see what was coming next. But then you realize that the rest of the game is just a bad Souls-like with clunky controls and sticky combat. Where's the rest of my power-ups? Where's the rest of the game I was promised? Combat never evolved in a meaningful way, exploration lost interest almost immediately, and the severe lack of enemy variety really hurts this game because it's a Souls-like. I mean, hell, when I got about halfway through the game, I started fighting the same enemies from the first area, but they had inflated health and inflated damage. Don't get me wrong, even Dark Souls and Elden Ring are guilty of huge difficulty spikes at the late game, but at least it's new enemies, not just copy-pasted ones with higher stats. Now, I know it might seem like I'm hating on this game for no reason, but a lot of it just has to do with the price. Sure, it's not the same cost as a AAA game, but it's still $40. Currencies will vary, but I can buy the Elden Ring DLC for the same price as this game. So why the hell would I play this over the Elden Ring DLC? I could get Dark Souls 3 on sale for cheaper, or just get No Rest for the Wicked. It costs the same and is a far superior game that will eventually have multiplayer. Like, the only way that I could possibly recommend this game is if you're playing it through Game Pass, because then you get to play it for what it's worth. $10. No shame on the developers themselves, clearly they put a lot of hard work into this game and the passion shows. But the Souls-like genre is already extremely oversaturated, and I think that if this game stuck to its strengths, the platforming, the unlocked abilities and so on, then I would recommend it. But right now, this is just a janky indie Dark Souls game, not the platforming Metroidvania Souls-like the intro of the game promised me.